cover, but it is kind of on your website.
Is it on the website now?
Yeah. Well, there's
No,
the
it's
Vegas
not.
date. No, there's the Vegas date, and then a few more. So,
It's on Kate's website.
but that's a good thing.
I'm getting the this right now, by the way. Shut that off right now.
But good to know that you know Keith Urban,
I do know Keith Urban.
and good to know that we.
I know they're Australian.
Yes, you got to think with these Australian dudes,
I know.
right?
He's really cool, by the way. Super, like really, really nice guy. Really humble. I remember because we did the song together at the finale, and he was like, "Do you just want to sing the whole thing?" I said, "No, man. Keith Urban, dude. Why don't you sing?" He's like, "My voice is a little scratchy right now." I was like, "No, shut up. You're gonna sing." I didn't tell Keith Urban to shut up. That would have been. He's a little bigger than me. Just not too much, but just a little bit.
But do you find yourself like you still have those surreal moments, like meeting all these huge people?
Yes. When I watched, I went to this Oscar watching party and hosted by the Elton John, Sir Elton John. And yes, everyone give Elton John a hand. I got to meet him, and I remember, I'll tell you the story about Elton John, my meeting Elton John story. He's like walking around to the table saying hi to everyone, and I was like, oh gosh, is he gonna come over here? Because I was scared. I mean, he's Elton John, and he walks over to me and he's looking at me weird, and I'm like, oh God, what did I do? Did I not wear the right thing or something like that? And he walks like past me, around like to the back of my chair, and then he comes here, and I turn my head because I'm like, oh crap, he walked past me. He's like looking at me like this, and he goes, you darkened your hair, didn't you? I said, no, I don't think I watched it today. And then, that was the funny part, but then he started talking about how well the single was doing, and he was like, oh, I'm so proud of you, and I was like, you're Elton John, that's cool. And then he started talking to Alice, and I was like, oh gosh, thanks. So and then I just looked at my food for 10 minutes. I was like, I just smelled Elton John. And Allison was like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I just smelled Elton John. And we both were kind of like speechless, because I mean, that's my life, and you know, it's crazy. I get to meet like people that I grew up listening to, and I'm huge fans of.
Well, yeah, and especially cool that they're fans of you, and in a surprising kind of way.
Which is always the best part. I remember Magic Johnson saying that his daughter was a huge fan, and I was like, what?
You're like, how? What?
Magic Johnson.
What do you want to sing for us next?
The next song is going to be called The Truth. It is called The Truth. So here it is.